Hello everyone, Pastor Chad here, and today I am talking, or in this video, I am talking about COVID and the mark of the beast. And I want to look at two kind of questions related to that. Is the COVID vaccine the mark of the beast? And is it possible to take the mark of the beast by accident? With the talk of vaccinations today in relation to COVID, and with the talk of there possibly being an ID card, or the talk of there being some sort of digital ID implanted in the vaccine and so forth, there has been a lot discussed about this being the mark of the beast. And I want to simply say this, that it is not biblically true. If you choose to receive a vaccine, if you choose to receive the COVID vaccine today, or you take the COVID card or whatever ID that they're giving with it, you are not in danger of taking the mark of the beast, okay? And that is not telling you whether you should take it or not. I'm just telling you that this is not the mark of the beast, and we're going to get into it. If you are wondering whether you should take it or not, you can go to my other video, about 5 questions or thoughts about whether to take the vaccine or not, that just kind of address some things that you should think about in relation to this. But I am telling you right now that the COVID vaccination is not the mark of the beast. So that leads me into this question. Is it possible for a person to get the mark of the beast today? The answer is no. There are some people who fear that they've already taken the mark of the beast. There are some people who fear that they've blasphemed God at some point or made some impulsive statement or an allegiance to the Antichrist. Sometimes people worry about, the chips in their credit cards. Even we know that people have received chips in their body. Others have been told that their act of worshiping God on Sunday instead of Saturday, the Sabbath, constitutes accepting the mark of the beast. There is an important reason why it is impossible to get the mark of the beast now. A very important reason, and that is, one, the mark of the beast is not in place yet. It is not here yet. The next important reason is because the Antichrist, the beast, has not revealed himself yet. It has not been revealed. The Antichrist has not come, and we do not know who the Antichrist is. Regardless of what some of you think, the Antichrist has not been revealed yet. It may be one of those people, but he has not revealed himself yet. Okay? Revelation chapter 13, 16 and 17 says, he causes all. This is speaking of the beast. He causes all, both great and small, or small and great, both rich and poor, both free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand and on their forehead, so that none may buy or sell except he who has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And like I say at the beginning of that, who is he? It's the beast, the Antichrist. Okay? And what is the mark? The mark of the beast is some kind of seal that followers of this beast, followers of this Antichrist, will take in allegiance. In other words, they're going to take this mark to prove their loyalty to him. This mark is going to be directly tied to the worship of the beast. People who take the mark are going to be pledging loyalty to the Antichrist. And by the way, the Bible does not give us a description yet of what this mark will look like. So we don't know yet. It could, some people have thought it's a stamp or a tattoo. Some people think, you get 666 stamped on your forehead or on your hand. It used to be, in the 70s, the 60s and 70s, I believe it was, they thought it would possibly be the barcode. Some people think it could be an implanted microchip. And today, obviously, with the talk of an ID related to COVID vaccine, some people possibly think it's in the vaccine. But we honestly have no way of knowing what form of the mark of the beast will take, what the form will be. But we know that it's not here yet, because we know that the beast is not here yet, because it's the beast who's going to cause all, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, and all so forth, to take this mark. You will also find that if you read Revelation and other end time prophecies in the Bible, you will find that there is a schedule to the end time events. The mark of the beast comes at a certain point in history, and we just haven't reached that point yet. We may be close. Okay, we may be close and all of that, but we're just not there yet. Part of that end time timing is called the tribulation, which is when this Antichrist, this beast, will rise to power. And this ruler will join 10 other nations. You can see that in Daniel 7 or Revelation 17. And he will make a deceptive treaty with Israel. Okay? And it's going to be during the middle, or it's likely to be in the middle or during this time of tribulation, when the Antichrist, the beast, will cause everyone to receive a mark on their right hand and on their forehead. And we have not come to that place in history yet. Okay? And now, just thinking about this as well, you'll notice that it says it'll be on your right hand or on your forehead. Okay? Vaccines are generally, in your arm. Okay, and it's very specific. The Bible is very specific about the location, right hand or forehead. And so even that should give us a clue that the vaccine is not regarding or is not the mark of the beast. But we've not come to that place in history yet. The mark of the beast cannot exist until the beast himself is in power during this time, during these end time events. The mark of the beast cannot exist without the beast or the Antichrist demanding for it. So we do not have anything. I'm not saying that the technology is not there. I'm not saying that it's not available somewhere behind the scenes and that it's just waiting to be brought forward. I'm just telling you that it's not out there right now. We do not see the mark of the beast out there right now, okay? There may be things that are preparing us for it. There may be things that are preparing society to easily receive it, but it is not out there right now, okay? Now the question is, will I be able to take it by accident? No. You won't be able to. It'll be impossible for you, actually, to take it by accident, and it will not be possible to be forced upon you. It will be an action of your will. Now, hear me for a moment, okay? It will be an action of your will. Will they be able to hold you down and for you to take it? No. Actually, it's not going to come to that. When this is implemented, when this comes, you're going to have two choices. Either take the mark, or you're going to have a choice of going into another line. And Revelation chapter 20, verse 4 tells us what happens in this other line. It says there, I saw thrones and they sat on them, and the authority to judge was given to them. And I saw the souls of those who had been beheaded for their witness of Jesus and for the word of God. They had not worshipped the beast or his image, and had not received his mark on their foreheads or on their hands. And they came to life and reigned with Christ for 1,000 years. So listen, you will not be able to take it by accident. All right? You will either have the choice and you will freely take it, okay? And you will align yourself with the beast and you will take that mark, or you will go into this other line and you will die. All right? It's going to be very simple. Now, I'm not saying that there's not going to be some manipulative processes in all that, but ultimately, you're going to have to make a choice of either, is my life so important to me that I want to save my life, and therefore I'm going to save my life by taking this mark and aligning myself and worshiping the beast, or am I prepared to lose my life so that I could align myself with God and show that I love God and I worship God only? All right, so it's gonna be really that simple. So no, you can't take it by accident. Now, some people ask, well, what's the eternal result of taking the mark of the beast? Revelation 9 or 14, verse 9. A third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if anyone worships the beast and his image, and received his mark on his forehead or on his hand, he also shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out in full strength into the cup of his anger. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb. The smoke of their torment will ascend forever and ever. They have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, and whoever receives the mark of his name. So it's pretty It's pretty straightforward right there. Okay? Pretty straightforward. The eternal result of taking the mark of the beast is eternal torment with fire and brimstone. Okay? And it'll go on forever and ever. So, you can have and save your life for a fraction of a time right now. If you take the beast or take the mark, you can possibly live on this earth in a manner of, if you want to say, peace and not losing your life there. Or you can, but in eternity, you're lost forever. Or you can not take the mark, lose your life here, and have eternal, be in the eternal presence of God. So I hope this answers some questions. And if you have any thoughts or questions or comments related to either one of these two videos that I made, please feel free to, do below, ask the questions, comments, or thoughts. Also, if feel free to share this with others, and feel free, if you haven't yet already, please subscribe and hit the notification button for new videos. Okay? Well, thank you for listening to me. I hope this has helped you a little bit, and we'll talk to you again soon.